maybe I might have fixed. Hopefully it is. It looks fine so far on the stream. I totally haven't been listening to racing. This definitely wasn't a fun race that I should have probably been commenting. But that seems to be fixed. I think that's. Test. Which audio do you mean, like talking to each other? Oh, it's on. It's okay. W, but what? Test. There we go. I think I was totally not on the wrong mic. No, you're a mic, Lee. And we've actually lost Adam. Anyway, I think that's all good. Things have been ironed out. It's almost like Wanny was an idiot for resetting his windows at that point, but we're watching Henry right now as he goes around the final corner. That's a corner, I think, especially in these cars. It's a corner. It's Ford Cap. But Henry's at the Ford, isn't he? Yeah, that's a Ford, right? Doesn't look like a Ford. I think it's a Ford, though. Anyway. But yeah, we definitely missed a start. There was definitely a start that happened. Well, I didn't miss it. I watched it and laughed, but I assume everyone missed it because of my pro streaming skills. As Andy actually gets past Martin. Let's apparently stick on this terrible fucking camera angle. There we go. Yes, Andy is under pressure from Martin. Martin, a faster boy usually. It's literally out of my control. I don't even know how to. Oh, Andy's looking at the gravel there. Loses his back end and his a Nissan. I don't think I can change the black and white. I feel like Andy's set it, so I can't change it. But I don't know. And I think someone's gone off in front of them as well. Let's turn it on to come back on actually, just to get some catching up, and so you can actually watch some fights that are happening as everyone is seen spread out a bit right now in this Kyalami 1967 version is going to the Pro Rally Bridge, which is definitely called, but there's a freeway battle going on right now. Wanny is live apparently, according to the Twitch chat. There's a freeway battle, and Jesus Christ, the sounds. Oh, there's a four-way battle actually. Jeez. It's a four-way. There's a four-way going on in South Africa. And it looks like Dan. No. Oh, someone's definitely lost out there. And I think that was Andy. Andy having a big old off. And there's a big... That's not just four. I think there's like 7 vehicles involved in this battle. And I think Dan is going to get a place. As I see, but that's a drop back. He's keeping well with these lot. Usually not doing too well, especially this late into the race. We're halfway through right now. 25, was it 20 minutes, 25 minutes? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. And we're going through a nice close battling going on as Martin has actually got past David, but David is very much trying to scoop him up in his Ford Capri. Wait, no. In his Porsche. That's a Porsche though. Is it a 2 Porsche? What? David's in a... What's Colin in? Colin is in the... Oh, just... Okay. People going mental. Anyway, Brad apparently has crashed with Andy. Nothing new there. Literally, water is wet. I think Andy's gone all the way. I think he was on like P10. Oh, you can actually see my mouse now. I've turned it back on. Definitely meant to do that. But Andy was on like up here. Now he's in P20. Battling with Brad. Jesus, poor Andy. Battling away with Brad, and Brad's going to look around the outside in his Ford Capri. But he's going to go down the inside. Ooh, some Robbins racing going on right now. Because Andy lost his back end very much. And they're bumped back into each other, but it looks like they've all sorted things out and things are carrying on. How's this 70 million car battle going on? Because it looks like things are spreading out. There's very much Jesus. Oof. Paul is very much the bigger car behind Dan in his Porsche 906. Yes, there are two different Porsches. Right, I wasn't going crazy. There's the Porsche 906 and the Porsche RSR and 74. Okay, right. There's definitely that Porsche that's like minuscule compared to the other cars. And looks like a fucking remote control car compared to the other ones. Anyway, Callum has had a crash with Dan Jude. Is Callum close to Dan? He is close to Dan. Maybe we actually saw that while I was looking at the list. But anyway, that was a start. Definitely didn't want to miss that. Oh wait, Wanny's an idiot. As Dan looking down the outside, and I think that's Paul looking around the outside because went onto the grass. Not much is going to happen though. Touching the grass is going to slow him down, and something's happening in front. Lots of brake dust spewing up, lots of tyre smoke spewing up. But nothing is going to happen unless Dan, oh my god, Dan is going to do it. Dan is going to go. Oof. Dan is scaring the shit out of everyone in his remote control car. Just like zipping around everyone right now is Dan. I'm definitely going to stick on Dan. Sticking on with Dan, as Andy is actually had another crash with Brad. And yep, them two keep touching each other. Hold on, Stu has had a bit of a crash with an environment. Things are happening. Let's go back onto autocam. We're going to stick on these a bit on the autocam, but Dan still trying to slipstream the shit out of Callum now. So coming down the pit trail, which I think is coming up to the first corner. Quite a short little track is this. As we see Dan a bit under pressure. Oh, there's a touch from the behind. Oh, that's a definite. That's a definite. That's the camera. I was looking the wrong way. Camera. There. Oh, there you go. Right. Yeah, Dan's actually gone back to the pits, that's bad. Must have just done a bad one as we go back onto autocam, and Andy, he's off-road. Because why not? I'm not quite sure who actually took Dan out, but... What the... Wait, no, let's go back on board with Andy. Because that does not sound healthy. Wait, where's my autocam gone? No! I want to go back on Andy because it sounded very weird. It might just be the car that sounds weird. Okay. Can't tell if that's because he's close to the car in front of him. But David has actually lost a place to Callum. David's going to lose a more places because he's coming into the pit with 5 minutes remaining. Oh, there's a voice crack. We don't actually need to pit in this race, so I'm not quite sure why David is pitting, but not much attention has actually been given the people in the front. Oh, gee. Oh, look at this server manager. Added 9 litres. Maybe he didn't have... Okay. Arsenal losing. Added 8 litres to his tank. As Lee gets past David. Sorry, definitely not getting distracted by Arsenal losing. Not very much not disappointed in me. In that, sorry. Anyway, what I was saying until things happened down below, which I might actually right now, but I don't know what they are. It's famous last words as there's three cars very close to each other. Coming up to the start finish. And I think we're going to cut away from it, but I don't think much has changed as of. Oh, we're going to cross the line now. Oh, hello! I tell you what. Never mind. Oh my god. Bang, and scored. It was a non-goal. Roger that. Anyway. Stu! Right behind Paul. Both. In the Beamers. Why are you in 18th, Lee? Exactly. Lee, why are you in 18th? As Autocam changes to the Lee in 18th in his Porsche 906. Almost like Autocam knows. Anyway, what I'll keep wanting to say is we're not paying enough attention to the start. Oh, okay, that's a pass as Brad gets past Stu. This is why I can't. Oh, Brad. No, that's not Brad. And that's someone being scared of blue flags. I could have known that if I looked at the live timings. Never mind, there's crashes in the way of the live timings, so I can't see what's happening, Henry. Definitely not going to blame Henry for that one. Anyway, Henry, fix it. Anyway. Yeah, Alex is in P1. Still think he's led every lap of this race so far. Steve behind him, then Stu with a W. JG, definitely a newcomer in these races. I've not seen him before in the GT3s, but it's new to these 1970s cars. Maybe 1960s. I don't know. James is a P5. Anyway, Dave is P6, Henry's P8. No, Henry's P7. Martin's P8, Colin P9. Colin in P10, and then the rest you can see with your own eyes. Hey up, and Gabby, and welcome. Oh, that was sounded weird. Oh, is that like this sponsored by Jägermeister? Anyway, Andy, is Andy going to do an overtake or is he going to lose the place? Andy did an overtake. Wow. Oh, that was some nice side-by-side drifting if Stu didn't fuck it up. Anyway, my contact for the race definitely pulled out all the punches. I'll give you some help. I'll give you some. He said, dust off the disappointed camp, because definitely did already dust off the disappointed camp because I've already used it. It's going to be chaos. Has been chaos. Probably not the way he thought it was going to be chaos because there was two cars that started inside each other. Anyway, expect a high 124 for Paul. Was definitely a high 124 for Paul. And the top 6 was in the 125s. And I tell you what, the top 6 were in the 125s. And the 7th person was in 126s, which was amazingly well done, as Pete is going to get past Ferg on the final lap. Definitely going to get that position done. I think this is going to be the rest done. Not quite sure why Stu's going into the pits. Okay, I think he just got across the line. That wasn't weird at all. Anyway, the racing has been usual usual to the server, if that makes any sense. Anyway, people are still coming across the line as Calm comes across the line now in P9. And as I was saying before, Alex crossing the line in P1, P2 is Steve, P3 is Stu, P4 is G, and we're going to have a second race coming up. I think it's a reverse grid of the top 10. So Alex will start in P10, and I think Colin will start in P1. A tactical P10 for Colin. Definitely didn't know it, but I really hope safety rating's not on, because there was a lot of spinning and crashing going on in front of those people. But yeah, we totally didn't miss the start of the race because of me being bad at streaming. We did get the checkered flag just now, so everyone seems to have finished. David, I think, is coming across the line now, as we're on board with him in his Porsche. The tiny little Porsche crosses the line now in P19, as we see everyone doing their donuts in front of him. I'm sorry, by the way, for the black and whiteness. Something I've been taken out of my control. I think Andy did it as a sick joke because he likes the immersion, and he thinks I need immersion when I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And he needs black and white because Andy was born in the black and white era. God damn it. That sounds like just some Morse code coming from this car for some reason. Or maybe it's a tune. Yeah, it will have been deliberate. Trying to make me immersed. Should add a filter to my mic. I mean, I kind of already did that, but unintentionally, because I put my old, well, not my old mic, a bad mic on. Ooh, look at him shaking. Oh. You can actually see me there. I'm in the car behind them in that Porsche, in the SUV Porsche. Wait, what Porsche is that? I've forgotten what the name is. Kyalami? I think it's a Kyalami. But that was me. First person view of me. I'm commentating from that car right now. You can see many things vibrating like the exhaust in front of this car. Because nothing in the 1970s was actually bolted properly. It was all, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Yes, eh? Got to finish school sentence with you, see. I don't understand, Lee. Eh? Anyway, I think sooner or later we should be coming up to the start of the race. With any hope. There we go. We've got a minute countdown. I'm not tired at all. That's a Beamer. I think it is. Yep, it's a Beamer. The big old BMW. That's a Jag. Ah. Yeah, I was trying to add what I was saying, I was going to add a filter. It makes me a bit more high pitched, because for some reason in the olden days all the mics were like really high pitched, you see. So, but yeah, I do need light. Talk like this, you see. Anyway, I'm not going to carry on that because I'll get bored. Anyway, the lights are going on. Let's hope not many people are inside each other this time, because that very much bad happened, and we're gonna be looking at the the thingy of the hill. I've forgotten. Oh, there's already been some touching. Oh, Jesus Christ! I think that. How did that Porsche survive that? What the fuck? I thought it went inside the wall. But anyway, Collins has definitely got away well as Alex has dropped back a position. Look, how has Alex dropped back a position? Because in P3. How is he in P3? Anyway, Colin driving away in P1 with James behind him, Alex behind him, and then Henrik behind him as well. Definitely getting a lot of crashes, notifications behind them. And I think lots of things we are not catching up on the TV auto cam right now are being watched, as I can still see lots of crashes are happening. Brad's crashing a lot. Ferg's had a crash. Brad's having a crash in the environment again. Looks like Brad's not having a great day. But they come around this left-hander in the middle of the track. Still lots of cars very close to each other. And Kyalami is much. Oh, Martin's got past a lot. Oh, Hasib actually. No, Hasib's dropping. He's going. He's caught up. Oh, never mind. Oh, he held it. What a boy. What a boy, he's held it. I think now Fergs and everyone's under pressure as we come around the last corner onto the start finish straight. Colin has actually lost the lead. Didn't notice that happened because I'm doing my best Crofty impression and didn't notice that happen. Alex has actually got into the lead. Alex must have done. Why did Alex start? Because I thought we did a reversed grid top 10. But anyways, Alex is already in the top position of the race as we look at this inside camera. And this olden days camera that we somehow got, we fitted a 1 meter by 1 meter camera in that car somehow. Definitely didn't. Also on the outside of the guy here, you can't see them on the outside of the cars right now because of computer generated interfaces. So CGI is definitely also what that stands for. And you can't see the I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, racing. Pete is trying to get past Ferg. Pete does really well to get in the inside. He's going to go and get past him. He is, and he's going to even look to try and get past Hasib. And I think he's going to get the position done. There's so many things happening right now. Pete definitely getting the better edge out of that as we actually see Andy. I think that is. Yep, Andy's spun out. Going to drop down all the way down again. He's doing the same thing exactly what he did last race. Was it in here in P10? And he's dropping all the way back down. Oh dear, Andy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, Martin. Mr. Martin Bishan. And be on board with him is actually under threat from Stu. Callum actually. Callum's looking good to go down the inside. Around the first corner, I think that is. I think it was. And I think... Did he get that position done? There was a lot of smoke ahead, but I think there was a crash. I think there's someone going off and a bit off the track limits. Oh, that was someone going off. That was Pete. Pete just disappeared and flew off into the distance. And he's going to keep dropping down. Here we are. That's Pete. Changing his gears. And getting into first gear. I think he's gonna get going again, but he's dropped all the way down to P9. Anyway, racing is happening as Callum is actually going to lose a position to Lee and maybe another to Steve. I think he's going to lose it. No, he's not, because he's going to get the inside. He's going to get the position. On Steve so far, he's definitely going to look at Lee, who's just gone off another big old wibble. Going to get past him now. We'll see as we go back on board with him, and I think he is going to get it done. He is easily going to get it done. Oh, even before the start finish straight. He's got it done as we go under the Pirelli Bridge. And there's someone actually coming out of the pits. I'm not sure who that was. Oh, Jesus. Oh. That didn't sound good. Okay, right, it was good. It was good. I thought someone just went into the sub back of that person who was coming out of the pits. But didn't. God damn you, 3D audio scaring me. As Dave's getting past Hasib, it's very much off-putting because in black and white, which I keep saying wasn't my choice. I don't want it in black and white, but it is. You don't know what type of smoke it is. It could be dust, it could be pieces of grass flying up, or it could be tyre smoke, or it could be brake dust. It could be fire smoke. But you don't know because it's in black and white. So you just assume the worst and you think there's lots of people crashing. Lee, is going to get a lot of understeer now. Lee and his tiny little Porsche, I think, is in. Going to lose out to Steve because he definitely got the worst exit out of that corner. But to come around the last corner, he's going to get probably the better exit of that Nissan in front of him. Does it come around the start finish straight? Henry is actually caught past James. Good job, Henry, for the podium position. Them two are still under pressure though. So a big old fight for the podium position of P3. Henry holding on to that one right now. James is still going to be putting under the pressure quite a bit as we come around the infield, I think it is. That might have been the first corner. Actually, take no notice of me, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, look at his black and whiteness. Anyway, Stupid and the Jaguar of Martin under pressure. And he got a break a bit later than mine. Oh, some great racing there between them two. New Stu with a W. Getting the position done, going through the braking boards as if they didn't exist. Quite amazing. So fast, he didn't even notice they were there. Anyway, Lee went a bit wide. I'm going to get a bit more understeer. It does look very understeery, that car. Well, certainly the way. Nah, fuck, who was it? Was it Lee? I think it was Lee. Lee was driving it. Anyway, Callum looks like, I mean, there's lots of places being overturned right now. Too many to count. Callum lost one. Maybe Steve gained one. I didn't even see, but Martin has definitely gained. Always side by side between these two. Let's stay on board with these two as they come around into the inside. Steve's going to get the position. Looks so easy. It definitely wasn't easy, especially in these cars. The brakes don't work. You're going so fast. Oh, and as I said, Steve's going to lose his back end. Looks like he's trying to do some drifting. You don't get drifting points in this race, unfortunately. As they carry on with 11 minutes to go. Around Kyalami, the beautiful track in South Africa, is on board with Henry. Somehow got into P2. Who was in P2? God, I definitely wasn't paying attention, was I? Henry's now in P2. I was assuming that P2 was a dead-on thing, but I've totally forgotten who he was. But Henry's going to get it. So far, he's definitely under threat from James, who's in this reverse grid race. Around Kyalami, 10 minutes to go. Henry holding on to P2. Alex will probably just ignore. Still in P1, unless he has a big old accident and gets himself stuck in Barrett. No, won't say that. Anyway. Ferg and Lee look like we're on a bit of a battle right now. Let's try and get a better camera angle. No, we don't want this camera angle. No, we don't want that camera angle. That's me. Anyway, Ferg under pressure from Dave now, actually, and Paul. It looks like it's about a 5-way battle between these lot. So, definitely from this camera you can see like the bumps. It looks like 2 of them are going to go down the inside and one of them's going to lose out, and I think it was Dave. Dave will lose out. Fergus is actually going to keep his position after all that. Those two battling each other. While Fergus trying to battle Lee in front of him. And those two just took each other out, basically. Although Paul is going to hang on for dear life and try and keep the race going. Coming around the last corner. No, they're not. No, maybe. Yes. Now they are. Oh. Fur gets a bit tail happy coming around out of the second to last corner. I guess this is the last corner coming up. A little bit better, Steve. Unless he's going to lose a lot of time in his top speed. Don't think he is though. But Henry still under pressure from James Fairbairn. James in the Porsche, Henry in the Ford Capri. Stu. New Stu with Stu with a W. In a Ford Capri as well. Wow. I mean, lots of things have happened. It's a short track. It does look quite a fun track. It's an old style track, as you can tell by the black and whiteness as we saw that person. Definitely slipping and sliding around the corners. But the questions right now we have to ask is, can James get to Henry? Can Henry hold on to P2? The other of them got a podium position right now, but Stu with a W will be wanting to look and ruining does not have a G in it, ruining their party parade on this 8 minutes road to the. This is definitely seeming like it's going to be slower than the last race, probably because I'll have to do more commentating because my stream was actually working now. Anyway, David losing some time there, definitely gone off, going to lose quite a few places as Brad and Andy, old foes, coming back together in the standings. Oh, Stu's going to drop back. He must have had an issue there. New Stu, not quite sure what's happened. He's dropped all the way back down to P9. Colin, I think, after all that, has actually gained the place because Colin, I think, went into the back of New Stu, and he's going to gain from that. Colin's definitely losing a lot of time from that, and it's big forward battle right now going on between these a lot as they come around the infield corners. And it looks like it's gonna be a good battle to watch. It was 7.25 minutes to go. That was a weird way to say 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go. There we go. Arsenal lose 1-0. Thank God. Yeah, love it. Love being an Arsenal fan, but I love it. That's why I drink, to forget the scores of Arsenal and how for some reason it looks like we're going to get relegated this season. Anyway, Colin, I'm going to pull away. Oh, the speed from Colin there. Definitely either got better exit or definitely got a faster car in his top speeds. Definitely got told about the best top speeds in cars. Going back, Jag does 15 kilometers faster than the Porsche. So classic overtaking the straight and losing on the brake. So I assume, was it Colin? Maybe. Wait, what? Anyway, I don't know. That's too much for my brain to handle. Let's bring back up a lot of timing so I don't get lost. Anyway, what's happening up front? Henry definitely looks like he's going to seal P2 with only 6 minutes to go. James could put under pressure. I mean, last time I said P2 was very much safe. They lost P2, so you never know what's going to happen there. Paul again in the place as we were speaking. Definitely things are coming down. I'll say that. Steve is looking up the behind of the Jaguar in his Nissan. Oh, some blocking going on from the Nissan. Nissan been told it's got a the Jag. I did actually get them both mixed up. Okay, yeah, the Jag blocking off the Nissan. The Jag has the better top speed, I've been told. Although I'm not sure what it is compared to the Nissan, because the Nissan right now looking as speedy boys that come up to the first corner, both braking impressively well. Both keeping out of each other's ways. Both keeping it tidy. I think, actually... Oh, is Steve gonna look down the inside? He's not gonna look down the inside this time, no. Because it looks like... Wait, who am I on board with? Is it Colin or Steve? Where was it? Oh, a lot of lock up Martin, I think. Yep, he's lost. The position. I was on board with Steve, wasn't I? Yeah, Steve has gained a position. Martin seems to be thinking he's in Tokyo Drift right now. Using his Jaguar to drift around every corner. Like I said before, you don't get the points for drifting, but you do get points for me being happy with you. Because it's good for the camera, there you go. Haha. Anyway. Steve looks like he's driving away with that one because Martin's pulling back a bit. Definitely not getting the timings that he wants. Just, yeah, I mean, this is the times. This is the times where I miss Henry because Henry will be telling me. My voice cracking right now because I miss Henry so much. He's telling me like what times the people are doing, what like who's pitted, who's going where. But no, I've got no idea what's happening. All I know is that Alex is winning and Henry's in P2. Probably having a boring race. But in his head he's like, this is so much fun. I'd much rather doing this than commentating with Winey. But fuck me right. All I care about is looking at these Porsches and how they're so small. They're so small. Jeez, that was like off the track. The corner the Porsche did then. Anyway, Steve, after overtaking Martin, is definitely putting the pressure on Callum. Callum's got a nice little livery there. I like it. Callum's in the Beamer. He's being under the pressure from Steve in his Nissan. And he's gonna go down the inside. It's actually Steve's gonna go. I mean, Callum, sorry, he's gonna go very much wide. Definitely got put under pressure then. But can Callum come back at him? I don't think he's gonna get anything done. He's gonna do the late braking Daniel Ricciardo move. No, he's not. He's not gonna do the Daniel Ricciardo move by going into the back of him. Not quite sure. Actually, was it Daniel Ricciardo who went to the back of Max, or Max who went to the back of Ricciardo and Azerbaijan? Anyway, it's definitely not compared them two to them two. Any Ferg in the Ruby's Diner liberated Corvette. Not many Corvettes around here, I think. He's the only Corvette on the track. Wow. The only American apart from the Fords. Yeah, apart from the Fords. Let's just ignore the Fords though, because they're like a worldwide company. Corvette is like America. Old Fords used to be America, but then like never made the Fiesta and it's like European in it. But with 50 seconds to go, I think these are pretty much the standings we're gonna get. Although things can change very much in the last lap. See where Alex is actually. Alex is coming. He's on the infield. I think there's going to be another lap after this. He's getting some blue flags right now. I can see live timings. Chris, new live timings from EmperorServers.com. Definitely hosting this server very well. No hitches have happened. Only Winnie being an idiot and not being able to stream. Like a pro, like a professional. I think. Well, Stu getting past Hasib. Hasib missing out there. I think he started well in this race. It might be in this race or the last race. definitely started well. Dropped back a bit. Oh, Stu doing well. As Hasib is actually going to dive into the pits on the final lap. Maybe he miscalculated his fuel as well. As Alex... Has he crossed the line? I think he's crossed the line. I think he's on the final lap. I'm not quite sure. Anyway. I mean, yeah, he definitely crossed the line, but did he cross the line before the timer? But anyway, Henry's going to cross the line right now in P2. So far, we're on the final lap of this. I mean, the timings are going away. Maybe it is over. Is it over? Is anyone else paying attention? Because I wasn't paying attention. I think... Is that it? I think that's it. Oh god. I feel like so crafty right now. I have no idea what's happening. I think that's it, because all the timings are like going away over here. But... yeah, I mean there's lots of crashes happening right now, so I assume that is it. But... Good race. I mean, actually... Let's go back and watch quickly. We'll go back to the one I disappointed again. Very disappointed in you all. But we'll go to... We'll go to the replay. I don't care. Oh wait, no, we'll have a set content manager up, right? Oh no.
That's what I mean. Because I said to him, I was like, I literally said I can work Thursday, Friday, and then he put me on Monday, Wednesday, the day that I said.
How long is that? Oh no.
I don't think it was Monday.
I think I've missed it.
That's what I'm saying, they're unorganised.
What was that? I don't think this is going to show it. I think this is just a quality.
But Dad said that they were getting rid of all, they were getting all of it.
But yeah, I really want to see the Dave station. No way. Is this just quality? I think this is just quality. It is. Fuck. I think I don't have. I've just started the first race. I wish I could show you it, but I don't. Oh well, I need to reset that because I've definitely reset things like you saw on the stream.
It's supposed to be a temporary job anyway.
But anyway, thanks guys for watching.